Hello, hello. Alright, I have been doing some behind the scenes readings from my new deck. And that has been consuming me. But I'm going to get out a general reading for the collective energy in this world. Let's see. What do you have to let the collective know for today? I have to keep doing these, right? What does the collective have to know for this reading? What's going on with the collective? Right, collective. You got the 7 of Coins. You are persistent. You're manifesting ideas. Hard work pays off, collective. You are climbing ladders. And you're climbing it by yourself, look like it. Oh. Okay, this fell out. I didn't even see it. This is the Ace of Coins. Financial opportunity, prosperity, and manifesting money. You're climbing ladders and you're manifesting ideas. Hello. You are financial opportunities, prosperity, and manifesting money. Collective, what are you over there doing? And you also have the 4 of Wands. You are celebrating community and unity. You're coming into your own collective. Ooh, good energy for this year. I knew it was going to happen. And guess what? I'm right along with you. Okay? I'm here for it. Collective, you're about to make some money. And you're building your community right now. That's what it looked like. You having a good old time with it too. And you are in solitude. You doing this by you doing this by yourself. That's what I love. Tell me more. The collective. Manifesting. Are we able to pull that out? What are they manifesting right now? You're manifesting someone who is not manipulative, abusive, controlling on the side with your money. Is that what? Huh? So you're trying to build your business and manifest love at the same time? Okay, I love that for you. Tell me more for the collective. What's happening in this reading? Because I haven't been on the tables to do a regular general collective reading. That wasn't one of those. That was instructions. Okay. Whoever was in your life, they were impulsive. Okay? That is definitely true. But you are nurturing fairness and growth with the Empress. The King of Swords upside down was they were manipulative, abusive, and controlling, and also impulsive with their decisions. I don't feel like they were that kind of abusive, but they were manipulative, mind controlling, emotional controlling. There's a difference, but you know, we're so used to the physical abuse. There's more abuse out there than just hitting somebody. It is mental. Okay. Yeah, and they were very impulsive with it. They was probably like, when they exited, they was probably really mean to you, very angry. That came out sideways. But you are the Empress, and you are right now, you're just chilling. You minding your business because you building something in silence, collective. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Those are the cards. Oh, no. Did I put my cards upside down? No. Okay. Tell me more for the collective. What else do they need to know right now? I hope you guys are having a good day today. This is a later reading because there was a lot going on. Wow. So whoever the major king was for you, they are right now, if they were happy, they felt controlled with you, manipulative and abusive to you, and they was happy, the right side up, they are no longer happy. I got all kings upside down. That's never happened. That's crazy. You haven't said that in a long time, right? Overly emotional, they're depressed, and they're unbalanced right now. Upside down. Knight of Swords, King of Swords, King of Cups. Empress, what did you do to this person? Kill it. Get it. Get it. What else? Wow. Well, let's say this. I feel like your person is about to spin the block. They're going to try to return home from something that they thought they was moving their little butts forward from. They're going to try to come home. They thought they was walking on to something else that was going to give them the world. And they didn't realize that you were the Empress. And they probably went with it. Some jazz bill. Could have been work too. Chose money over you. Chose somebody else, third party. Whatever it is, they didn't know who you were. And you are just now shining after they did what they did, manipulative to you, and walked away from you. Trying to take the world. They thought they had another deal, a better deal, and it was not a better deal. That's why they always say the grass is never greener on the other side. It never is greener on the other side. Why don't people believe that? They thought it was, and they thought they was going to take the They thought they was going to have the world with somebody else, not you. You was probably hidden. You was cloaked because you're an Empress. They didn't see your true value, collective. But they're trying to return home now, holding on to the past, unhappy with choices, unhappy with the choices that they made. Ha! Guess what? When they return to you, you're no longer the same person that they left. They holding on to the past. They didn't grow. So they didn't grow. They didn't climb the ladder with you. That's why you're right here climbing that ladder by yourself. They cannot get any of your pentacles. They cannot. They're not allowed to. That's why you're rolling solo. Okay? This is not for them. This is for you, Empress. Okay? Ooh, Lord, all the kings upside down. Tell me more. That's bad business. I never had that before in a reading. That, oh, Lord, they about to lose their mind. Yeah. You're about to have the Ten of Cups. Happy family, blessings, well-beings. Tell me more for the collective. I'm going to switch decks after this. Wow, collective. This is good because this time, the manipulator does not win. I love it. They're not getting away with nothing that they did to you at all. They're upside down right now. They are unbalanced. They thought they was the king. They didn't realize that they was actually riding your coattail. You was the one giving them energy because you're the Empress. You are the true moneymaker, collective. You are the true Seven of Coins. You're a manifester. Hence that it came out twice. But they didn't realize that you was giving all your energy to them. That's why you couldn't climb the ladder anymore. Dang, that's crazy. But now that they thought that they was walking away from you to go on to the greener side, and it was artificial grass. Nothing was growing in that. We don't cuss, B. Okay, so yeah, their lack of they're unqualified. They are mediocre. You got the Ten of Coins too. My God. Collective, you about to hit your lotto. Your inheritance, financial security. You getting financial security with family. Maybe a new family. Maybe somebody else is coming into your life. Maybe you're going to have, with the new family, another kid. You got 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins, Ace of Coins, 7 of Coins, the Empress, 4 of Wands. Like, and they got, remember I do branches. Upside down Kings, upside down King of Cups, upside down, well, sideways Knight of Swords, and upside down King of Swords, 8 of Coins, upside down, 3 of Wands, upside down. Their life is in shambles. They are very unbalanced. So guess what? I'm feeling like their impulsiveness that they had with you, that ain't there no more. So they're going to try to come back to you and spin that block like I said earlier. Don't let them in because, again, you're 7 of Coins, you rolling this solo. You can't roll with that person in your life. If you do, you will lose your coins. It's just automatic. And guess what? Law of attraction. Get it. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. Wow. You're the Temperance. You're balance. Your harmony, perspective. You balance both sides. I feel like this is it right here. I'm done with the tarot. Let's move on. Do we want to pull out what? Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some of my deck here to see what this person on the other branch, what's happening, what happens. If we can pull that out for you. Maybe it'll resonate. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, you know, leave it to the side, collective. But wow, that's crazy, right? Okay. Wow. Are you getting songs tell the secrets silence won't? His playlist is a confession, yours is a blueprint. So are you hearing synchronicities with songs, audio? Maybe you're hearing songs that remind you of this person, but it's in a way of like maybe they're speaking to you through songs. Listen to your songs. Maybe that's a sign to listen clearly to the songs that come on the radio for you. You know, like that movie Jeepers Creepers, and every time you heard that song, you knew that thing was around you. Maybe you yeah, I'm gonna keep moving on for that. Tell me more. Wow. The split screen, 2 lives, 1 illusion. Yep, confirmation. 2 narratives. You can't heal in a half truth. Choose the side where you can breathe. It's time to I feel like you moved on with the split screen. You can't heal in a half truth. Choose the side where you can breathe. You are maybe at a crossroads with this, but I don't think you are. Like you realizing where your true pentacles are, and where your real family is, your authentic family is, and your money, and you about to get the family that you've always wanted, that you probably thought you had with this king over here that's upside down, hanging for his dear life and in balance, because they went to another side. You see how they split over there? These are my decks. They split over there. Yeah. You got to choose, honey. If they come back, you better choose wisely, because you're going to lose your coins. You're going to lose the pentacles, because this person ain't nothing but a Debbie Downer, and they gonna drain you. That's what they was doing. You see how the Empress look like she has her hands tied around her back? Because that manipulator probably had you in a cage. You was never supposed to be in a cage, honey. The whole thing is, you was never supposed to be in a cage. But you was trying to live this happy life right here with this manipulator. And on the other side of that screen, it was not that. That's what everybody saw on that other side. 2 happy people, but it wasn't. That's crazy. I love my decks. I'm liking how they're coming out. I'm loving it. Again, if you would like these, if these are in, what I want to call it? They are in their testing phase right now, and I will release them. Definitely to practitioners, because it's a whole program. It's a set. It's a whole program. And then out to the rest of the public later. Ripple. Whatever you're doing with your pentacles, this is a ripple effect. It's going to be small moves, big waves. So whatever you do, although it's small, you are setting a pathway to make a big impact on the rest of your life and your new family life. And you coming out of the cage, baby. You're the Temperance. With the 10 of coins, you got nothing but good cards. I mean, the vibe is so, honestly, it's so much vibing that better than it was last year or the beginning of this year. I'm glad to see that a lot of you guys are, you woke up apparently. A lot of you are waking up, including myself. So we're coming for you guys, for the ones who are in the dark. We're coming. Tell me more for the collector. Again, if you like this deck, please reach out to me and I'll give you the information on where to get it or to sign up. Tell me more, collector. What else do they need to know? An impossible karmic lesson that came out. Hard teachers, generational tape. Okay. Patterns on rewind. Let's see. What patterns are on rewind for the collective? I just want to fly the hell on out. Mask parade. When the mask falls, the lesson stands. What reveals might sting, but authenticity clears the way for real connection. Masks are falling, including you. You're no longer playing this illusion life, because this was a story that was told on false, I guess, quicksand. This was a story told on quicksand, but it was really the other one on this side for you. And the patterns on rewind, because there was masks being worn here. You take your mask off now. You know this wasn't happy for you. This wasn't a happy life. Even if you was quiet and not smiling, you were still quiet and silent, because you were bound from some way, somehow. They tried to keep you caged. But this is no longer collective. So that's your patterns on rewind. Your patterns are, I feel like it's done, because you're getting your coins now. Okay. What else do we need to, let me get another deck. Hold on. All right, collective. So what's the gossip? You're self-made and you are now open for business. I love it when it's split the deck. Independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path built from. So you will be creating your own path, collective. I love that for you. And also you're going to be doing a lot more self-care, prioritizing rest and recharging. You probably didn't do that before, collective, but now you will be doing it. You're going to have the time, because you're going to be in your soft girl era. And I love that for you. The energy has so changed, and I've been waiting for this, because the readings before have been so negative, full of narcissistic people being exposed. And you know what? At the end of the day, that's what we want. The light wants to see the dark exposed, so you guys can see clearly. Tell me more about the collective. Tell me more. What else did the collective need to... My goodness. You learned your lesson, beauty. Or handsome. You learned your lesson. I love that you learned your lesson. My dang old glasses. Lessons learned, wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. What I tell you, you learned your lesson, so you're not going back to that upside down king. Okay, you're over them. You're about your money right now, and being the empress that you're supposed to be, not bounded, not chained to nothing, nobody owns you. All right. Okay, so your past person is, they're right now, they're cloud chasing, they're doing anything for attention, fame, hungry, desperate for anything. Okay, so they haven't learned their lesson. That's a shame, right? During a situation, you would think that they would learn something, but it looked like they're the only one who ascended, collective, and that's okay. Yeah, I told you, you're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads, collective, but you know which way you have to go. Okay, you got important choices to make. We already know they had sneaky link. Okay, that's what happened to your supposed to be king or queen. They had a sneaky link and possibly putting you in discreetly a third party situation, triangle. But you're not going to be upset about that, right? Because you're an empress or emperor. You know that you don't care about that, because you just switched timelines on them anyways. That's what you did. That's crazy. Once you learn how to do that, life is much easier. And all the things that happen to you won't even phase you no more, because you're gonna know that was just for you to jump the dang on top line to get your status upgrade. You already know, because you trust your instincts and you trust your higher up. You trust yourself, and you're loving on yourself too. This is what's helping as well. Love on yourself. That brings your money. So new achievements, improved social standings, lifestyle elevation, and next level for you, collective. You got brand new things coming to you. Brand new things. Fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself. You're starting over. I told you, self-care. No more gaslighting for you. No more gaslighting situation. No more situationships. Although you thought you was in a real loving relationship, no, they was in a situationship with you. You just thought that it was love and it wasn't. And that's it for you. I'm closing this. Payday. You getting money, baby. That's it. I'm done. If this resonates with you, please let me know. I have to get another reading out of here. And haha, divine timing. Enjoy your life, collective, because you got boundaries now because of that person, and you got CEO energy, and that makes you unstoppable. We can't make this up. You can't make this up. I love this for you. You know, because you're on a new timeline, that upside down kings, oh, so many kings. I never had all the kings in a deck upside down before. That this was divine timing for you. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry, that's my cat. It doesn't matter anymore, right? You got new things, new business, new love, new family. These are people who are your true soul family. And it's going to feel so good. Especially, you're going to just know it feels good. From the conversation, from the touch, everything. You're going to say, this is where I belong. You're going to just move on. See you later, guys.